Hello. It says we are live. Livity, live. Alrighty. Well, it appears that there are 0 people, but it is towards the beginning. I've got this prolonged left-hand turn here. Can give me a chance to chitter-chatter for a moment. I did pretty well today. What was that? 240. 245. So, all right, so 7:30, 7 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, not bad. It's great. Got anybody? No, it's all good. Well, let me just get to the point. I got a notification today from Verizon about my hotspot. We have an issue. That's why I titled this, Houston, we have a problem. So, here's the thing. I'm either going to have to cut my streams in half, or have at least $20 of Patreon members. So one or the other, because I can't keep going with the. I've used up 90%. I've used up 90% of my data for hotspot. Even though I'm unlimited, it's not unlimited. It's only a portion of unlimited. It's like these companies really, they don't like language. They like to distort all that is real by saying, well, we have 3 tiers of unlimited at Verizon. We have unlimited Go, then we have an unlimited extended, and then we have unlimited maximum awesome premiumness. These are not the real names, but you get the gist. They have 3 tiers of unlimited service, and one is $10 more, the other is $20 more, and the one that is $20 more would hypothetically be sufficient to make it a whole month doing these live streams. But because I have 12 days left in my billing cycle, but only 10% left. I mean, I've used 90%. But the 2 tiers up for $20 more would be double, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But so that's what I have to figure out. And I mean, I could apply different rules and just be like, okay, well, hey, look, it's 0. I've been streaming for 10 minutes. Still says 0. In stream. I could start doing that. But then I'd be really bored. I could stream half of my drive every time. Or I could stream only in the afternoons or only in the mornings. Or one or the other. Or if you guys want to support and help out this situation, then head on over to patreon.com, patreon.com/gospel bearer. And still figuring all that out. It's very new to me. But we're going to today or tomorrow. It's going to be good. And if it isn't, well, at least I will have tried. So, anyway. So, yeah. Had a pretty good day at work. Again, I was focused. I was a little, I went through a little slump where I was like, oh, I'm getting faded. That means something entirely different. I don't think you want to say that. I was getting faded, yo. I was getting faded. You don't want to say that. That's not good. I was getting faded. My brain was getting foggy. But then I pulled it through and I knocked it out. I just need to stay challenged. Keep on challenging myself. Someone did. They've been working a few years longer than me. I've been working on like 9 months at the company. They've been working there for like 2.5 or 3 years. And they did double in the same amount of time as me. Double. That's efficient. Well, here's the good thing. They were enabled to do what they were able to do, at least to a small margin, because of the tools that I developed for them and the team. So even when I'm not contributing, I'm still contributing. That's kind of cool. So the ones that were already winners become even bigger winners because of what I did. And as I continue to prove myself, I'll be further acknowledged for the things that I've done. Because the basic, I think I'd mentioned this before, but the basic rule was you basically are not allowed to be acknowledged for anything that you've done if you're not meeting the minimum requirements of your position. It makes sense. It's pretty simple. But yeah, do we have anybody? No, it's just zero. Maybe I will just end this stream. I don't really have too much else to say. I wanted you guys to check out patreon.com/gospelbearer and see if you might consider supporting me. Why are you supporting me? Because you could win. What could you win? Well, you could win experiences beyond your wildest dreams. Just go watch Napoleon Dynamite and listen to Pedro's presidential speech. And that's the sort of thing that I'm talking about. Profound winning. If you're not interested in that, that's fine. I'm not here to convince you. I'm just telling you there's going to be a lot of winning. And you might even win other stuff. So there's that. Anyway, there's all different kinds of tiers, you know. But I'm going to post something this weekend. It's going to be for real, for real. All right, well, I think it's still, oh, we're at 1 and 1 thumb. So what's up, Johnny? Welcome, Johnny. I was almost about to end the stream just because I was like, you know, there's really almost no point in live streaming to an audience of 0. I may as well just be recording a video and saving my hotspot. So here's what has happened, just so you know, not that it's a big deal, but I don't know what point in the video you're at. You might not even be live. You might be behind the time. But what has happened is my hotspot is almost used up, and I still have 12 days left in my billing cycle. And I'm requesting for people to go support me on Patreon so that I can upgrade my hotspot to have a little bit more storage. So I might be able to make it through a month. And why would somebody want to do that? Well, if they enjoy what we're doing here, you know, the fun messages, the goofiness, the philosophy, the life advice, you know, all those sorts of things. Pondering on the Ponderosa, whatever. So anyway, my hotspot is at 90-something%, and it's not a crisis per se. It's a problem. It's not a crisis. But anyway, so check out the page. What in the world was that noise? Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/gospelbear. I'm going to be doing something this weekend. It's going to be exciting, and I hope you enjoy it. And otherwise, I'll figure out a solution as I typically do. I didn't used to have to do, see, if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I wouldn't have to worry about the hotspot situation. That's only because I'm having to tether to my phone and use a hotspot. It's all convoluted, messed up. It's all YouTube's fault. Or it's my own fault for not being famous, you know, for not drinking Kool-Aid and playing the game because I refuse to be part of the system. I refuse to play by the rules. The system is not, and for the other special people out there, Yeshua HaMashiach, you know, I know that they like, I mean, I understand that some people like to really go all out, and they don't like Yeshua, they like Yehoshua. You know, they don't even like to say Yeshua, they like to say it even in a different way. I'm going to just tell them, stop it. Just stop it. Because in a lot of ways, these people that play word magic, they're getting it wrong, and they need to stop it. So anyway, their master is like the magic of words. Truly. It's sad. They need to stop it. They need to make the creator of the universe their master. Melech Olam. Olam. You know, I know how to pronounce the words. It's just, you know, it's not my native tongue. Melech Olam. It does. Ha'olam. Ha'olam. It's hard to say. It just means king of the universe, king of all time. There's different ways to translate. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop this one short. I don't really have too much to talk about today anyway. I had a good day at work. I feel well. I'm going to have some fun with patreon.com/gospelbearer this weekend. I'm going to try my best to provide excellent, valuable material. And all my projects, all the fun things, all the really cool, exciting things I'm going to try and put on over there. And I'm not stopping YouTube. But as for my hotspot crisis, I don't know what to do about that. I might not be able to stream for the next couple of weeks when it tells me that it runs out. Something, you know, it might happen any day now. And but if I get If I get over $20 on Patreon, then I'll just go ahead and upgrade my tier level for my phone so that I can use my hotspot to a greater degree. And if not, it's not a big deal. But anyway, it's a rainy weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I love the rain. Love the rain, love the thunder. I tell my children that the thunder is good news. The thunder is the good news because the thunder is what tells you, hey, you're still alive. I tell them the thunder, I don't know why you would go around me like that. He was trying to merge, and apparently you didn't see his blinker. I like to get out of the way of fuel tankers. I don't want to collide with a tanker that has fuel in its cavity or whatever. You get it. But yeah, I tell my kids, thunder is the good news. You know, just not the good news, not the gospel, but it is good news because it means you didn't get struck by lightning. I'll grab two wooden blocks, and I'll take them and I'll smash them together and make a super loud noise. I said, which would hurt worse, for the blocks to hit you or for the sound the blocks make? Which is worse? And they're like, the blocks hitting you. Like, exactly. Now that's lightning and thunder. You don't want the lightning to hit you. But the sound means that it didn't hit you. Basically. I'm basing that off of self-report because I have somebody on the team that I work on at work that was actually struck by lightning twice. Lots of personal stories say that they can't hear it when you're getting hit. It's not something you actually hear. So that's interesting. For some reason, that's just kind of interesting to me. Well, Johnny, I'm glad you were here. I don't mean to cut you off. Yeah, the streaming through the hotspot via my laptop and my cell phone and having a camera, it works, but there's limitations based on the tier that I'm on. And you know, I can't really personally afford to increase any bills whatsoever. I need to decrease, not increase. So, but if there's support for it, I'll know by seeing my Patreon number go up. And it doesn't have to go up very much, you know, just a few more people, and we'll be there. Just one or two more Patreons would, or patrons or whatever, would do it. But I get it, you know, lots of people don't like to engage in stuff like that online. That's fine. I didn't for a super long time. Owen was literally the first person ever that I even thought about that kind of stuff, supporting something that you like and all that online. So, it's just interesting, but I get it. Because, anyway. Oh, yeah. There was another idea I had, and it was a tube garden, and I wanted to make tube gardens and then ship them to people. Empty, but, pre-made, that you would just assemble, and then you would just have a tube garden in your backyard, and I could ship it to you. And that was another idea that I had for Patreon. So you guys might not have a clue what I'm talking about when I say tube garden, but 4-inch PVC pipe, and everything is ready to go for you. You would literally just put it together, fill it with dirt, and put the seeds in, and good to go. So that's another idea. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, Johnny. Glad you were here. And anybody else that sees this video later on, it's going to be there. You know, these videos cost me data, and that data is hypothetically unlimited, but it's not unlimited. I'm past 90%. So if you want to support, then you don't. And I'll have to reduce, which is fine. Maybe it'll give me, I don't know. I have to think about that. But for now, you've got the news, and have an excellent, restful, lovely weekend. Enjoy your family one way or another, and read the Bible. And make sure that crazy people when you're driving don't hit you, because people be acting a fool. For real. All righty, Johnny. And anybody else. Arrivederci. And make sure you get it by reading the Bible.